If you want to check the air pressure in your tires, there's a couple ways you can go about it. To make a tire pressure gauge, looks like this. I would recommend everybody buy one of these and just put it in your glove box and leave it there for whenever you need it. So the way this works is you take the valve stem cap off of your tire and make sure this is pushed all the way in. Just press it on the valve stem, and then you can read the numbers on the side of it. So it's got pounds down here at the bottom, and you can see that that's 25 and about 3 more notches. So the next step up is 30, so that'd be about 28 pounds of pressure. It's always a good idea to check it a couple times to make sure you have a good seal on it when you press it, because if you just push it on halfway, you end up letting the air out of your tire. Hear the air hissing. So make sure you've got it pressed in all the way so that there's no air leaking out around the top of it, and then you can check it. See, now I'm at about 27 and a half pounds. So if I want to air that tire up, you can, if you have a compressor at home, it's not a bad idea to buy one of these gauges. It fits right on the end of your air hose, and it has a built-in pressure gauge on the front of it, on that dial right there. So I really like that. I connect it up to my air hose, and when you press it on, you can look in there and see exactly what the tire pressure is, and then when you squeeze the handle, then it adds air to it. And you let go of it, tells you how much pressure you've got. So there I'm up to 35. But what if you don't know how much air to put in the tire? You know, you can look around the side of the sidewall on the tire around here. And in very small letters, every tire is going to have, says maximum pressure 300 kPa, and in parentheses it has 44 psi. But I don't want to put 44 pounds of pressure in this tire, and I'll show you why. If you open up the driver's side door, right down here is a little sticker that says exactly how much air pressure you need to put in each tire. So right down here it shows that the front tires shows the size of the original manufacturer tire size, and here's the tire pressure when the tires are cold. It says 35 psi for the front, and for the rear it's also 35 psi. So that's as much pressure as I'm going to put in each of my tires, is 35 psi. So if you're at a gas station that just has an air nozzle without the built-in pressure gauge on it, after you put the air in, you can put a little bit of air in your tire, fill it up a little bit, and then check it with your tire pressure gauge. Find the pounds. It's written at the bottom there. So it shows 30, 31, 32, about 32 psi. So I can add a little bit more. So I'm at 33. So I need to get it all the way up to that 35 notch. So it looks like I'm just barely below the 35. And if you end up getting a few pounds too much air in there, see right now I'm at 36 and a half. Just hold the pressure gauge on there a little bit and it'll let some of that air out, and you can check it again. Make sure you get a good seal on that valve stem though, so you're reading it accurately. So I've got about 35.5, let a little bit more out. I don't know if you can tell or not, but now I'm at exactly 35 psi. And that's how you check the air in your tires and add air if you need to.